Hello, I am Jacob Nieves.
I am Jameson Purvis.
And I'm Tatiana Jones, and this is a proposal to research. History of Brunswick, Georgia's pollution problem. Brunswick, Georgia has a long history of industrial activity, especially during the 20th century when companies like LCP Chemicals, Hercules Incorporated, and Brunswick Wood Preserving set up operations in the area. These industries brought economic growth but also caused serious environmental damage. LCP chemicals release large amounts of mercury into the air, soil, and waterways. Hercules discharged toxaphene, a toxic pesticide, into nearby creeks, and Brunswick Wood Preserving leaked creosote and other chemicals into the ground. These pollutants are dangerous to both human health and the environment. By the 1990s, the damage was undeniable. The EPA declared several of these locations Superfund sites, meaning they were among the most contaminated in the country and needed long-term cleanup. The problem of industrial pollution in Brunswick, Georgia stems from decades of unchecked chemical and waste disposal by large manufacturing companies. The most pressing issue is the legacy of contamination that continues to affect the community, and this leads us to our research question. Are lower income or minority communities in Brunswick, Georgia more impacted by industrial pollution compared to wealthier neighborhoods?
For our methods, this research will utilize a mixed methods study design to better answer the research question regarding environmental justice through qualitative and quantitative studies. To gain deeper insights into community concerns and experiences, we would implement and conduct 4 to 6 focus group sessions, with each group consisting of 8 to 10 participants representing diverse backgrounds like age, gender, and socioeconomic status. This way, we can make sure we hear the voices of our community. Some of the information we will be pulling from is from the U.S. Census and health records of various individuals, and community surveys where we will ask questions about their experiences. Here are some of the questions. For example, we have, are you aware of industrial facilities that are near your residence? We have yes or no. The next is, if you answered yes to the first question, what facilities are you aware of? And they will answer what facilities that they know about that are near their residence. If you answered the last two questions, how long have you known about these facilities? And we have the options for less than a year, 1 to 5 years, 10 years, and more than 10 years. If you answer the last three questions, please describe how you became aware of these facilities, and then they will, of course, describe how they became aware. The next session is about related health issues, and we have one example of a question, and that is, have you experienced any of these health issues in the past year? Then it goes on to have a list of various health conditions that we think may be caused by the toxins in the area.
With that, our hypothesis is that industrial pollution may impact minority and low-income neighborhoods due to proximity to factories and weaker environmental protections in Brunswick. Policy implications: influencing zoning, drive environmental justice reforms, support healthcare access. If our hypothesis is correct, this research can drive zoning changes, stronger environmental regulations, and improve healthcare support in vulnerable areas. Even if our hypothesis is disproven, it will reveal what is actually impacting health outcomes like poverty or healthcare access. And we are ready to get started. With your support, we can install air sensors, collect health data, and make sure the voices of our community that have been ignored for way too long are finally heard. Together, we could take real steps building cleaner, healthier, and more just neighborhoods.